the memories I hate the most.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm looking a little bit like Mickey Mouse. I'm getting Mickey Mouse vibes from this whole look. So today we are going to be doing a festival inspired makeup look. It's not your typical 3 to 5 day bender at a festival because I feel like this will be a little bit more difficult to do. However, this tutorial is sort of aimed at those who are going to festivals for one day, because you can take all your kit with you and you put more effort in as opposed to what you do if you're going for like a 5-day festival. So anyway, I'm going to get started. To start off the look, because I am using bright colours today, I am going to go in with a paint pot from MAC, and this is soft ochre, and this is going to help bring out more vibrant colours. And that was totally a fake application because I've done that already. The next shade I am going to go in with from a customised Makeup Geek palette, I am going to go in with my well-used Peach Smoothie. I'm taking this on a 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush from Zoeva, which I have had for years.
I'm not what you thought in your mind.
I'm popping this into as our sort of transition shade, and when I say transition I mean above where your eye folds essentially, so this blank space we have here. Go in again just with the second application of Peach Smoothie, nothing too much, but I just want to really sort of warm up that area. From a palette that I was sent from Hush Cosmetics, I think it's called. This is the Bad Habit Retro Love palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Rebel, which is this top shade just up here, and it's just like a mustard. If I really want to use sort of vibrant colours, I feel like this is a good way to sort of build up that colour. I'm starting off doing is I'm going to go into, again, my customised peach, no it's not, it's customised Makeup Geek palette. If you're wondering what this is behind me, you guys, it's a light, which is very dusty, because it just helps the background come out. So from my Makeup Geek palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Simply, that was the most awful way to pick up a shadow, don't do that. So from my custom Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with Simply Marlena, which is this nice super Barbie pink colour. I'm going to focus this, so if you imagine your eye is split into thirds, I'm going to go into the first, that didn't go to plan, but makeup never does. So all we're going to do is just not panic and just blend that out. And Bob's your uncle, funny is your aunt. So again, like I'm saying, I'm taking this colour here and I'm going to pop this onto the first third of my eye. I'm not going to swipe, I'm going to pack. So I'm literally just going to keep pressing the same area over and over. The reason I say to push and to dab sort of the product on is because you're going to get the best pigmentation from the colour. Now going into another palette, and you guys don't have to use all of these different palettes, it's just the colours, so if you have a palette that has everything in, then absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go into the Vice palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to go into the shade Vanity, which is this sort of purpley colour just at the top, and I'm going to take it on the same brush, but I'm literally going to flick it over. Again, we're taking this on the flip side. Now I'm going to work on the outer third, and again I'm still using those packing motion. What you want to have now is sort of a bit of a blank space in between your eyes. So I'm going to go back into my blending brush that I applied Peach Smoothie and that yellow colour Rebel with, and I'm just going to softly blend the edges because I prefer to blend, then apply more colour and go from there. So once we are finished with that, again just give it one more soft blend. Now I'm going into a separate customised Makeup Geek palette that I have, and these contain sort of my foiled eyeshadows and then also my duochrome eyeshadows as well. I'm going to go into Karma, which is this duochrome shadow here from Makeup Geek. I'm going to literally dab that with my finger in the middle of those two colours, and the best way to get pigment from this is to swipe down. Going in with the brush that we used previously, I'm going to go into the pink side and just dab between the pink and that colour we just applied, and then do the same with the purple, and this helps to blend the colours together. So I've got the base colours down, and now what I'm going to go into is a holographic eyeshadow topper from Barry M. I do have a blog post on these where you guys can see them in a bit more depth, but this is the shade Supernova, and this is honestly just one of the most perfect shades. They are amazing. I really cannot applaud these colours enough. I feel like the powder is a really good base, but this just helps to bring it to life, like this little guy over here. So in we go.
Make it far. All of the wishes that you begged from the start, they will come true. Yeah, no quiero que llores.
Okay guys, so now that's all done on the base, I kind of want to tie the whole look together, and this is where we're going to add some colour into the crease, so where it folds into your eye. I'm going to go into a shade called Peacock, again going back into my Makeup Geek custom palette, but it's pretty much just a peacock blue, so any blue will pretty much do, and I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. So I'm using this on a Zoeva 224 Luxe defined crease brush, and the reason I'm using this is because it is a blending brush, but it's quite fine in the sense that it's going to apply product but not sort of move the rest of the product away. This brush, I'm not kidding, you need this brush. It is so good, and it makes such a difference to your looks as well. So I'm popping this in the crease here, so blending from the purpley colour, not cage, what the hell? And all it does is it just adds that tiny smidge of colour between the transition and the rest of the shades, and it ties everything together. Fabulous, and that is that literally done. So for the bottom lash line, what I like to do is take simply Marlena, which is the purple, the pink, I cannot talk today, what the hell, just run that underneath so you've got, don't get powder in your eye. Oh Jesus. Softly blend that out just so it diffuses itself, and I'm also going to take Rebel, which is the mustardy shade that we used earlier, and just apply some of this underneath the eye. To finish that, I'm again going to go into Vanity, which was the purple shade we used on our outer third, and again I'm just going to run this over the pink shade that we used. I feel like I need to get some more like intensely pigmented bright shadows, so if you guys have any recommendations for sort of brands and stuff, please let me know, because I need to buy some really pigmented shades, because I feel like all mine are a little bit like plus. Now to finish the eyes, I am going to pop on some mascara. I want to put false lashes on, but because I have eyelash extensions, I don't know whether it's going to rip them out, but anyway, so I'm going to sort my eyelashes out. I'm going to coat some mascara on, might put on some false eyelashes, and then I'm also going to run sort of soft ochre into the waterline. I'm not sure if you're actually meant to do this, but I have been doing it for such a long time and I've encountered no problems. So I will do that and I shall see you in a minute. So I'm moving on to the face now, guys. I'm not sure if I've made a mistake with these eyelashes, to be quite honest, because I feel like they're really thick, and I'm also not 100% happy. I'm also 100% sure that my lash lady is not going to be very happy with me, but I'm sure I'll take these off the best way I possibly can. So I'm just cleaning the rest of the stuff off of my face. Skin wise, again, it's never good. It's never a good skin day for me, and if it is, it lasts about an hour and that's about it. So to prime my face, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal LUMI Magique primer, because I want something quite nice and dewy looking and luminous looking, and I'm rubbing this in everywhere you could possibly think of, and then just taking my stipple brush just to make sure it's all blended in. I still have the smidgiest bit of a tan from Holiday, so what I'm going to do is mix two foundations. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade of 220, which is this splodge here, and also mix it with 4N Beige from L'Oreal, because I feel like I'm going to get a good match between the two. And a Nancy flat foundation brush. Yeah, this is a good mix. Fabulous. So for concealer, I'm going to take the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. I don't know if you can still get these, to be quite honest, guys. All I know is that it's a very, very good... Shit, I've just taken out way too much. All I know is that it's a very, very good concealer that hasn't really been talked about enough, in my most humble opinion. Do you know what, you guys? Since I've been on holiday, literally, like, this, for me... I don't know why I'm putting so much makeup on, to be quite honest, because I have not been wearing, in my opinion, like, nowhere near as much makeup as what I did before holiday. Probably because I have a tan, but do you guys do that as well? Like, you get a tan and you're just like, yeah, no makeup, thank you very much. I just feel like when you're super pale, you're just like, oh, I need to compensate and just put on like loads of makeup. So that's done. Now what I'm going to move on to is I'm going to keep the cream products all in one. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. contour duo, which I'm actually like literally so desperate for some, like, I think they've sold out of this, which I'm absolutely gutted, because this is a dupe for the Chanel Universa bronzer, and it was something stupid like £5, and I think they've sold out, so I'm gutted. But this is the cream version, and I'm just taking this on a stipple brush just on my cheeks. I've kind of gone off contouring, you guys. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so unnecessary. Like, the only thing I'll probably do is just contour my nose. But for me, I just feel like I've not, it's like a makeup technique that I've just sort of used and, well, used and just got rid of. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Like I said, I'll just sort of shape my nose. So I'll just take the stipple brush and just sort of put it on the sides of my nose, so it gives it a little bit more zhuzhy. To powder, I'm going to take this Studio Fix powder from MAC, and I'm just taking this on a little powder brush. And a technique that I have sort of been using recently is I've not powdered like the whole of my face. I'll leave like this section that I had bronzed, and I'll just sort of powder that with bronzing powder, as opposed to me sort of powdering the whole of my face and then putting on more powder. Then I'm just going to go in with my stipple brush again and go into the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, which has just been my go-to bronzer. I love this so much. I've tried really good bronzers. Like, I like the, what is it, Makeup Revolution baked bronzer in, I should know this because I use it so many times. I can't think of what it's called, but I use it a lot on my videos, and it's only like £3 or £4. So for highlight, I'm going to take Laura Geller's baked, what is this? Baked Swirl Illuminator in the shade of, what shade is this? Gilded Honey. And I'm not taking too much highlight, to be honest, you guys. I'm just doing it so I've just got sort of a little bit of illumination on my cheeks. It looks a lot on camera, but in person it really is quite subtle. And I'm just taking this sort of on the main points. For lips, I'm going to go nude, and I'm going to, firstly, I'm not going to outline them, but I'm going to take this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade of Baby Doll, which is one of my favourite, just hide in the light, hide in the light. One of my favourite liquid lipsticks ever, and I've just used this to sort of give my lips some colour. What I like to do is leave it to dry so that it goes relatively tacky. So once that's slightly tacky, I'm going to go in with a shade from MAC, and this is called Shrimpton, and this is one of their satin lipsticks, and this is again my go-to shade. And to be honest, I use this like lip combo like all the time. To finish off, I am going to go in with a gloss. I have not used gloss in a long time, but recently it has been, again, one of my go-to things to go to. So I'm going to take the MAC Lip Glass in the shade of Myth, which is like a really nice nudie shade. However, I have been using a gloss from Misguided, which I had for Christmas, and I'm not kidding you, it's one of my favourite lip glosses of all time. Back to glitter, which is possibly my favourite thing of all time. I'm going to apply some glitter, but then I'm also going to put on these, they've moved so you can't see them very well, but they're like these eye gems, there you go, eye gems from the Gypsy Shrine, which I believe if you purchase like a few things from Superdrug, you'd get one of these free. And this is actually the thing that sort of inspired my look today. So what I'm going to do is, let's just zoom you in. I was sent ages ago some of these glitter like stackable tubes from a brand called Prima Makeup. So what I want to do is just take an old brush, something that I don't really care about. We're going to be using this Skaggy brush for a lot of things. And because I want to place these gems sort of underneath, I want to apply just a thin layer of glitter. So I'm just going to dab this underneath my eye and then just sort of drag it downwards, but not too much because otherwise it's going to make it look like you've got a super oily face. I'm going to take the third one out of this stack, which I don't really think you can see all too much, and then just literally prod that underneath my eye. So it's not putting them on too intense, but it's just sort of stippling. Okay, so we're looking a little bit ridiculous, and I think I have some regrets in life, and this actually may be one. So I'm going to just finish that off. Hoping I haven't ruined it, you guys. And then I'm going to take these stickers. Oh, I didn't mess it up, you guys. It wasn't too bad. Don't judge it before you do it.
You'll be a lot more, trust me.
So that is everything for the face, I think. But what I want to do is just add some glitter to my hair. So I have literally just curled my hair, or put some very, very loose waves into my hair so it doesn't look too put together. And then I've just sort of tied them up into little buns, sort of braided it here. And then in the parting sections, that's not a very straight parting, but that one is. Look at that, that's ridiculous. I take that gel again from Prima Makeup, and I'm going to take this disgusting brush that I had used previously and just pop this into my hair, just so that it's adding something sticky. But you don't have to use these, you can just use, like, I think you can use like the VO5 styling gel, the gel like boys used to use as kids during the school discos. You can finally use that later on in life. Now I want to take the second stack, what the hell, which is, oh, it's tipping over, guys, so I'm just going to show you on my hair. So it's a bit more of a chunky glitter, but again, I'm just going to stipple this sort of in the middle of my hair. And that gel is going to help it to stick. Actually, on camera this is looking like I've just got dandruff. But on the second stack I have here, I have more of like the fine glitters. So I'm just going to take some pink glitter. And you don't have to buy these from any certain stores, you guys. Because you can get these from places like Hobbycraft. Like I think I bought about like 20 or 30 glitters for like £10. And you can sort of mix and match them as well, which is really cool. This is literally, I'm just going to put like the tiniest of fine glitter there, because I'm not sure if I want it all there. So this is the finished look. What do we think? Are we festival vibing? I don't know. But yeah, I really wanted to use these gems today and just sort of tie in a look that sort of went with it. This is my look today, you guys, with hair and my makeup as well. I'm really, really loving it, and actually I don't want to take this off at all. I just want to go around and go into work and just wear this because I think it's absolutely insane, and I love this look. Unfortunately, I'm not at any festivals this year, so I hope if you guys are, you have a fantastic time and stay safe. But this could potentially be a look that you guys go for when you are going to your festivals. I really, really love this look, and I just think it's so cute, and oh, I just love it so much. Yeah, so I hope you guys do it as well. I hope you enjoyed this look, and yeah, so I shall see you in my next video. Bye.